Hello, and thank you for joining us for the game night. Tonight, we're going to be diving back into our continuing D&D adventures here in the world of Drax Arcadia. To get things going again, we're going to do a little recap about what happened last time. We're going to do a little different. We're going to ask the players.
All right, so last time we pulled up to Dragon's Mouth. It's kind of
bro.
we pulled out. It's this snowy city. We kind of explored or I kind of explored the starting area, Victorian town. uh, Took a look around, met a smith. Saw some action going on
Amen.
overhead as recognized some familiar faces, or familiar set of armor. Um, Me and Lucas kind of made our way around, looking for a friend to help us get inside
The underbelly
the
of the city.
lab, the belly of the beast. We're looking for, and that's where we met up with Neo. Clementine caught up with Neo down by the docks, got him back into town. And yeah, pick it up.
From then on, we searched for companions, someone to help guide us back home. Luckily, we ran into the leader of the Black Hand Gang, Ximena, who,
Who? Did we?
yes,
Was that her?
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
She never said her name, but he recognized her.
I said her name like later on, but
I
yeah.
did not know that was her.
She has a tendency to, kind of stroll the streets
Oh, I did not know
without.
that.
And it doesn't ever look like she's got guards, but
She may or may not.
maybe.
Who knows?
I thought you meant Ken.
No.
I was like, okay, sorry, continue.
We followed her back to the Black Hand's base of operations, which is a large casino towards the docks area, correct?
Something like the gaming district. Right?
Gaming, yeah.
Or
Yeah,
the
yeah,
entertainment
yeah.
district.
If you were to
yeah.
if you put your back to the docks, you go staying in the mid-level area of the city, and away from the
Yeah.
shadier side. You're actually pivoting on almost like a spectrum scale. If you went to the left, you're going into towards the stacks, and you're heading over towards the shanty town types of areas. But if you head to the right, you're heading into the nicer mercantile district, and then you go into the entertainment district.
Okay. Yeah. Upon entering the casino, we were introduced, well, at least Clementine was introduced to Neo's uncle, one of the higher members of the Black Hand Gang, and the two of them explained their individual situations, and Uncle Ken decided to house us for the night, give us a place to stay, as we prepare to make a heist on Mr. Blue's
Science division.
Well,
facility.
he said there was a heist,
Yeah.
and it was definitely involving Mr. Blue. We're gonna get to the details to that today. I'll pick up the next part of it. You guys got set up with suites in the hotel that's connected to the casino. And from there, you were each given a room to crash. Being that it was only a little past noon, almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it was more of a chance for you to unwind. If you needed to, you were able to take a long rest. But about 6 hours, 7 hours into that time where you're alone, we're talking, it's getting closer to 8, 9 o'clock at night. Your door, Nero, has a nice little.
Come in.
And you can tell from the height that the knock stopped onto the door that it's a shorter fella.
Fuck. All right.
Okay. Yeah, the door opens and you recognize the dwarven visage of who you call Kane walking in. Then he's just comes in, he kicks his shoes off, leaving he's always dirty. He You could tell he's been out, and the guy's always in town. The guy's always hitting the streets. He's always got his like nose to the grindstone when it comes to that kind of thing. But because of that, he's always got a little bit of the street on him.
Okay.
And he walks up and he plops his foot up on the ottoman for the sofa and like flops down. He like just one big motion, just leaps up, drops into the sofa. He goes, "Well, it's good you're back.
Thanks, I guess.
I got tired of winning money in the stacks."
Don't get used to it.
You're my favorite person to bet against.
And yet, I always win.
Good. I was asked by Ken to let you rest, which I have, and now I'm going to ask you what exactly has been going on since you disappeared.
Mr. Blue ain't shit. He's not what he says he is.
Well, we've kind of got that impression already since we've known about him a bit before he went public.
Okay. Would have
It's
been
good
nice
to
to
have
know.
some confirmation. It's difficult to get into his facility, but not impossible.
I don't like the idea of it, but sure.
Well, tell me about your friend, the little gnome girl.
Good with machines. To what extent? Not 100% sure. But I did see her fiddling around with the other captives, I guess. Developing something. Not really 100% sure what, but
The eyes we have on the streets said that there was a interesting looking elven man with her.
yeah. I don't know where he is. Kind of disappeared out not long after we began following Ximena here, but
Do you know anything about him?
nope. Looks kind of familiar. Some dude that I think Soraya showed me maybe a couple years ago back in school, but not quite.
Hmm. None of our eyes were able to get a good look at him. And every time they thought they had him cornered somewhere, he was just gone.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I don't like wild cards in the city. I like to know what's going on. I don't like secrets.
Well, if anyone's keeping secrets, it's not me.
Good. You say she's good with machines. She's
Yeah,
good with systems?
probably.
Good. Because that's what we're going to need her for tonight. Just get the security system open.
What exactly are we getting?
There's a delivery to Blue Industries that's being held over in customs. I guess somebody didn't file their paperwork correctly.
Okay.
It's not going to make it there.
So we're intercepting a delivery, or
The delivery's waiting for us in the customs warehouse.
okay.
All we have to do, go in, maybe take care of a few guards, maybe disable a security system, and just let it leave with us when we go.
Hmm. I know I'm stuck going, so
Oh, yeah. I always bet on you. that was sarcasm. And wait, no, that's not how. You know what I mean!
do we know what's in these deliveries?
It's important to them, and it has something to do with a project that they're working on. I believe it was called Project Full Frame.
That's a new one. Okay.
Something to do with the suit. It's all we've been able to devise from little bits we've been able to pick up.
This is all sounding new. Okay. Do we know if any of those Nightingale members will be there?
We've only seen one of their like in the city.
The flying one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The 12 on his forehead.
Yep. That's about
Her
right.
forehead. We're not sure.
Hmm.
But what we have seen is very ominous. They have the power to fly. They're really fast. And they're really strong. And the little bit of scraps they may have gotten into that we've been able to witness, they don't look like they got hurt too much.
Okay. It took some fairly... I will say I do recognize the elf she was with. I think he was the one that broke us out. Me and the other captives, the other kids.
We're not pushing for details on this too hard. We're letting you have your time. But any bit of that information you feel like divulging will be nice eventually. We need to know if you know anybody from that group. We've seen the images that he's put up when he did his big grand gesture in the sky, but we know that was painted with a dirty brush.
Know them personally? No. I don't know any of them. Could I probably point them out in a lineup? Yeah.
Good. Well, I'll do for now. You rested up? Feel okay?
Think so.
Good enough. You got gear?
My uncle just gave me a short sword. Ow.
Well, that's a start.
Scimitar would be nice. A little more comfortable with those.
He reaches into like this fanny pack that he's got off to the side. He wears to the side, and like he reaches his arm like into it and pulls out a backpack and drops it on the ground. That should replace whatever you lost.
Alright. It's good enough.
Strapped to it, you do see a scimitar.
Nice.
Ironically enough, it ends with like a little cat paw at the end of the.
Oh,
the handle.
The branding is insane.
Everything must be on brand.
Everything with this girl, man. Jeez.
Fucking Hello Kitty.
Literally fucking everything. Man.
Hello Kitty gang. Hello Kitty gangsters.
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty. Oh, that's even better.
Oh, man.
Who all's going?
Right now, you and a little girl.
That's it?
That's it. Told you I was betting on you.
Okay. I don't like the sound of that too much, but alright.
Here's the thing: you can either make with the on the guards, or you can do the sneaky. It's up to you.
I'm not killing anyone.
You'll get over that.
Probably not. Alright then. What's our means of exit? Do you have
We're
anything
right
prepared?
here. I'm gonna go talk to the other one. Go ahead and gear up.
Just don't answer my fucking question, alright?
He hops up. He does. He's doing that thing where he'll leave the room in the middle of a conversation that he's done in the past, and it just
Conversational peacocking.
if he's like he takes the time to slip his boots back on, and he looks back. He's like, "I said, gear up," and he slams the door behind him. You hear from your mirror, bang, in the hallway, and then. Like he's getting into it, like yeah.
I kind of look up. I'm sitting at like whatever like little vanity is there, just kind of taking over something. Hello.
I'm going to whisper into the earring. You're gonna answer me eventually, you fuckhead.
That's all you hear back in the
Hello?
little girl.
That's not creepy at all.
I don't remember your name, but it's time to do your job.
Job?
Heard you're good with machines. Need you to get our boy
Is he still
through.
outside?
Yeah, he's like
I'll
saying
walk up
this.
to the door and try to open it.
Yeah.
I don't think you can.
I don't think I can.
I think he can.
I think it's. I think
Yeah,
it's.
he's you gotta like open it, it just doesn't move.
I go up to it and I knock on it in the same pattern that he just did.
Yeah, you got the rhythm. All right, no. Like and again through the doors like, and you got the rhythm. But like he's like, I need you to get ready to get somebody through some security. I don't want to open the door on a little girl, because that's weird.
Oh God.
But gear up, you got 30 minutes.
I'm ready now.
That is convenient. I'm opening the door now.
I'm gonna step back.
You hear that, like the loud click from before, and it swings in.
And she's standing there exactly in the same stuff. She doesn't have like a backpack or anything. And what's whatever clothes she was wearing. Yeah.
All right.
Just hands in pockets.
Okay.
Kind
It does take a few minutes to don and doff armor and things like that. So
Yeah.
slip your gear on and get fitted out, and your door would swing open. And what do we see there?
He's pretty much wearing the same outfit, but you can tell like from underneath his hoodie, it's like padded out because he's got his armor underneath the hoodie. And you can actually see he used, like I used my familiar and like kind of reshaped it into like a tattoo over the scars on his arms, just to hide them a bit. So you see like these like feathery tattoos on both arms.
Okay. Very cool. He's like, you're pretty familiar, even as a new person, little girl, of where we're going tonight. And he's making a blatant, like, turning away from you to talk to her and answer your question to her. That we need to get in and acquire a crate. We need the security disabled to get in there. There's a chance there's some guards. Pretty good. Like 100%.
Okay.
And how you disable the guards, whether that's permanently or temporarily or distraction, that's kind of up to you guys.
Okay.
But when I asked the boss about whether or not I should send more people with you, she said you're gonna be okay.
I'm just gonna stand behind him like extremely menacingly. You can only see like the shadow in his eyes glowing behind him.
The full
Yeah,
night,
anime
the full
rage.
Nightcrawler, the X-Men Nightcrawler phase where it's always in shadow. Like,
So-
Standing directly behind him, looking down at him.
I'll look at him and I'll be like, so I kind of brought back your best friend over there behind you, under the hope that I'd have some help getting into a lab. Is this crate that I'm stealing for you inside of the lab?
no.
Then-
However, if you make good on this, not only will you be helping us out, you'll be proving what you're able to do, backing up the statements you made about what you're capable of, what he said you're capable of, and we may know of a way to get into the back door of Blue Industries.
You may know.
He does like a really exaggerated.
So
Not
I
very
do
good at
this-
this, are you?
It's a little girl.
Stop calling me that.
What? I don't remember your name. They told me, and it was something about it. Was it?
It's like a fruit.
Orange,
Close.
I kind of want to watch him struggle.
Cloverfield.
That's not a fruit.
I'm not. I don't eat a lot of fruit. I've had
Not big
the
on-
like.
You were close with the orange, and then you got further.
Tangerine.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That sounds like an excellent code name. All right. So, since I'm stealing this for you, and it's obviously something that you guys want to acquire, what's my take of the cut?
Well, the satisfaction of knowing that Mr. Blue is not going to be getting this because this crate is destined for him. We've locked it up in customs to get an opportunity to get this away from him. And to get a little insight exactly what this project they're working on is.
Okay. Do you have any insight as to what that might be? I'm thinking if it's something
He said something
small.
about a suit.
If it's something small, it's easier to steal. Something big might be more challenging.
The manifest that we were able to look at says it weighs 20 pounds.
Shouldn't be a problem, though.
That's with the crate. So,
Okay.
Nice shit. Maybe I can lift that.
good. That's what the plan is.
Um,
When
gonna
are we
fucking
going? I just want to.
Now we're going now.
Okay, let's
go.
go.
And he takes you to the service elevators. You go past into the employee crew area and takes you out the backside of the casino. And this is from the front. The thing looks gaudy, very over the top. Golden cats with like their paw up, very like almost an Asian style. Japanese, Chinese cat things. You know what I mean? I'm talking about. And the back's not. It's dark. There are no lights at all. Period. It is a completely dark, like alley area. There's what looks at a glance what like in real life you would think of as a dumpster, but then upon like closer like better look at it, you can tell it's more of a chute.
Okay.
Cool.
That like has that same kind of like double flaps and things like that. And make perception checks.
12.
Oh, 16.
16. You are able to pick up that there are people in like that black leather armor that you recognize from being part of the Black Hand. And just at a glance, like you catch movement and you're able to clock like there's a couple people in the shadows.
Okay.
But the way they're moving, you're vibing it's a patrol.
Okay.
Not like they're guards. They're not following you guys or like, coming on after you guys. You would actually already know that they're out there.
I probably already know most of them too. Yeah.
But as the door slams shut, you can see in like an iridescent paint that glows in the dark is that palm with the circle and the dot in the middle.
Yeah. Okay.
They painted on the back door.
Okay.
He's gonna just continue out. There's a alley system in the back here that'll take you almost back to like the main entrance area. And actually dumps out behind that blacksmith area.
Okay.
That you were at the beginning.
That's how the minute I got there.
Yeah. So he walks you to that point.
As we're walking behind him, like in this alleyway, is there anything else in the alley? Like, is there any people or like, not necessarily guards, but like anyone sitting down or like any dumpsters or anything of note? Like,
yeah, you would definitely walk past some guys that are like on their smoke break. Okay. The way they're decked out, possible cooks or chefs or something. There's restaurants and stuff in the entertainment area.
Right.
People throwing away stuff into those chutes and like for other places.
Okay.
You don't see any guards, but as you get farther along, there are intermittent lights that are affixed to the back of some of these buildings that are not present in the back of the casino.
Okay. I'll kind of lean over to him and be like, this is kind of I got my hand like in my hoodie again, kind of underneath the the bottom of it. I'm like, this is kind of a interesting area. Is it usually okay to be out here at night?
I don't know. Who
Are
cares?
you saying this quietly?
Specifically to him. I mean, if
he'll look over his shoulder, like he'll glance over, like no one's gonna mess with the Black Hand.
I don't really know.
I don't know if we're messing with someone There's always there's always a chance.
A full frontal, like, assault or attack would be dumb.
I know, but it's sometimes I don't really know what the organization is around here. I'm still new. I don't know where your territory ends and starts.
To be fair, neither do I.
And almost a response to the statement you made, as you get to like the alley area that's around the back of that blacksmith,
Mm.
and there's light coming from the street, he stops still in the shadow and he
Mm.
goes, "This is where our territory ends."
Mm.
And you see like it's in the shadows.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Looking out into the light, like in the rest of it, what do I see?
It's evening time. Like I
Mhm.
said, it's about 9 o'clock ish at this point, and there are lights. All the whole area is lit up with the street lamps and stuff that I pointed out from before. And from here, from this vantage point, you can see the ramp that winds up and into
Okay.
the higher area.
Yeah.
And at this point, there's a different dragon and a different orc on the back of it, just sitting there.
Okay.
But at this time of day, there's also a couple of the orc guards just there.
Mhm.
Okay.
Big old great swords on their back.
Okay.
Walking through the streets, you see like finely dressed people that are descending from the ramp
Okay.
and headed into the entertainment area. You see less like common folk this time of day. Everybody's decked out in decent clothes.
They're going clubbing or
Yeah,
out
something like
Mhm.
along that, or like you can tell even from here, like the blacksmith. The smithy's not working right now,
Right.
and there's no lights on
Late.
in the shop at the
Yeah.
moment.
Okay.
If you were to leave this spot, you might get more information. But
Can I see the checkpoint from where we are? He left us. He let us go, right? Like
yeah,
we're
you
walking around.
look around. He's not around anymore.
Okay.
He did that Batman thing.
Do I feel
Schulz.
Do I feel Lucas
Okay.
nearby?
Do you want to ask?
Not necessarily. Just like I feel like sometimes he has a presence. Like he.
You have not like his psionic connection to you has not faded.
Oh,
It's
okay,
still there.
shit,
Like
okay.
you're still in his network of,
Gotcha.
of people he's talking to.
How far is that?
Your psychic friends
It
network.
was like a mile.
Lucas's psychic friends
Like,
network.
that's literally him asking.
Call me
'cause he
now.
wouldn't know.
Sonic book.
That's him asking Clementine because he wouldn't know.
This is like a mile. It's pretty far.
Okay. So we have someone watching over us, I guess.
Kind of. Do I see anybody else that isn't those nicer people? Like, is there any? I know those other gangs and stuff here. That's kind of what I'm looking out for. Like, I want to see if this is something like another gang cop window, then maybe they're eyeing the same thing.
From where you're at in this hallway, or sorry, alleyway, behind the blacksmith area, it's difficult without moving out of the shadows and start peeking around like the building and stuff
Mhm.
to get more because you're recessed
Okay.
from the street. But like from this angle, you're able to catch like a nice little like
Mhm.
cone of visual.
I mean,
I mean, you don't have to like stomp out into the street. You
Mhm.
could be sneaky about it if you
Yeah.
want to.
how do you
Because-
want to go about this?
Well,
Loud, run out the street firing a gun.
I want to kind
Look,
of.
girl's
Not
got a
recommended.
gun.
I want to try to find a good hidden place where I can get eyes on what we're looking for. Like it sounds like it's held up somewhere in that hallway we accidentally went down earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and then from there we would, you know.
You want to make your way to that hallway?
Yeah, I want to not necessarily into the hallway, but I want to get to like somewhere that has cover nearby where I could actually try to see maybe how many guards we're working with, how many so you get a good vantage point on the target.
Do you want to do this like on the chill, like you're casual? You want to go like you're being sneaky, or you
I
want
just
to
don't want to be
blatant?
seen by a guard
Okay.
yet.
Okay, so we're going stealthy.
I'm gonna like kick my shadow like you're kicking into a puddle, and then you're gonna see as like this black tarish liquid splash over, and then I'm gonna say, coming out, exhaustion, and as it like splashes over, you see like it starts to melt over, and you can actually see the eagle materialize. Okay,
It
I'm gonna send it up.
its wings flare out, and like normal, it doesn't. It looks like it's making noises, but only you can hear it.
Okay.
You hear the very loud eagle screech.
Right. And then I'm gonna send it up on top of the rooftop next to us.
Yeah, one flap, it's up, and
Okay. Do we need to stealth check to try to get to a decent vantage point?
well, you just put up a scout. There's a
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I guess that's
you want to it
viable.
look
Perception.
around? Okay.
Ooh, dirty 20.
30-20 is good. You can see heading towards the main gate where the tunnel is, where you can be the imports, exports, those kind of things.
Right.
That there are more orc guards walking around.
Okay.
They look bored, and you can't see much farther into like the depth of the tunnel.
Mhm.
But it doesn't seem like anybody's on high alert, and you don't notice anybody who's like decked out in like nice clothes heading in that direction.
Okay.
There are a few people who look like maybe they're merchants.
Mhm.
But it's so sporadic. You guys would wait for like a couple, 15 minutes, watching what's going on. It doesn't seem like there's anybody like out and about. And with a dirty 20,
Mhm.
no, you don't see anybody like posted up somewhere like what you're doing with the, you know what I mean? Like you don't see
Like
Nobody
another-
else.
nobody
for the same
scouting
thing.
for you.
Okay.
It looks clear.
Can you get eyes on the package? Yeah, it's pretty dark. I feel like it should be pretty safe.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Send it into the tunnel and
Yeah, I'll send
Have a
it.
good
I'll
take
send
a
it a
look.
bit further. Yeah.
seeing through its eyes. Your eyes go black as it flies in, swoops down as one of the guards is turning to say something to one of the other guards. It like flies past it, like behind it, and it like kind of looks back, like, huh? But seeing nothing because
Okay.
it moves like a shadow, just continues forward and makes the bank down the hall that shoots off from the tunnel. And you can see because this is an import, it's to the left. There's a lot of carts that are empty at this point,
Okay.
and there's the checkpoint office to, that you would stop and handle the stuff, and it flies past that, and into the hallway. It's very similar to the other one you guys started to go down.
Yeah.
Again with the big grates, like the big grated doors that like you could tell are dragon size, and then the smaller ones, and just past this office that you fly past, you can see like a double set of doors that is like wrought iron doors. Like you could see through them. It's open air, just a fence style gate door.
Okay.
Like a security door, but not solid. You can still see it. And you see in there is a pretty large room that's full of crates and shelves full of, looks
Stuff.
like goods.
Okay. How far away would that be from us at the current moment?
At this point, you're in one area, moving on. So it's if you move quick, about 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes.
Okay.
So not quite, not a mile,
Right.
but like because of how you'd have to maneuver
Over a
around
mile
stuff.
away
Yeah,
there.
it'd take a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really close to the entrance.
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing I will throw in there with the dirty 20 from before, without having to have you make a new perception check,
Yeah.
is the main gate is closed.
Okay.
That's interesting. Are there any guards up on the wall? Can we see them? Like, they're on the very top?
Above
Above the main gate? Yeah.
Can't see outside of the gate from here. She gets in. If you wanted to, you could try. You could
Nah,
ask that, and
I
you
was
could have
just
the bird go look.
I was just curious.
I
If I can't see them, they probably can't see us.
Yeah, they're probably more like
Because they were
out.
outside
Okay.
in the rays.
I thought it was
Yeah.
like a flat wall, like a little under apart, and then they were just walking in the middle. They could see both sides of the.
This is they're standing over the top, and then behind them's the mountain that it's carved from.
Gotcha.
Some of the
I really don't want to see that blue fuck again. So
let's try to make this quick and painless then.
yeah, let's not go too loud because I would rather not.
She kind of, when you say too loud, she kind of looks down underneath her belt and like stops holding whatever she's holding under her belt.
That make a ton of noise.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think it would be helpful.
Eh,
Let's just get closer and see.
let's try to do this without fighting as much as possible. And then if we do, I don't care at that point. Just pull it out. Whatever the fuck that thing is.
All right. Guess we'll push on up.
on sneaky, right?
Yes.
Roll me stealth checks.
I'm
Now I'm going to give you
I'm guiding
advantage
myself as well.
on these checks because the bird scouted, so you have like a pattern that you can move into, to where you go to here, wait for them, move on to the next place. It's going to make it turn this 6-minute walk into more of a 10-minute walk.
That's really good.
Stealth
22 for me.
22.
27.
That dark elf slickness, and the
And the
methodical,
gnome in a white hoodie.
the stealthiest
Yeah,
creature.
hell yeah. I know how to look natural. I'd blend in with the snow.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Like every time a guard comes, it's just
Yeah.
snow angel.
That shit
Oh.
can't be comfortable.
But yeah, you're able to, and again, like it's one of those things. Like one of the guards is standing there, and like a quick pebble toss, and you look, oh, and you sneak past him,
Okay.
and you look around, and you're able to get to where the carts were, past that office, and you see the bird roosted up.
All right, so we're getting close to the metal gate.
Mhm.
Is that okay? Looking through that, do we see the item that we're looking for, the caravan or whatever that got held up?
You're looking for specifically a specific package.
Or like a crate.
Mhm.
Oh, an
So,
individual crate.
okay.
Okay. I thought we were looking for
Did
like a
he
caravan.
tell-
and stuff.
I don't think Kane told us exactly which package.
No, he
So,
did not.
We know the name though. We know.
Can I go?
You
we know
know
Project
who
Full Frame.
it's for Project Full Frame, and you know where it's going.
Highly doubt they would label it like Project Full Frame though, or some shit like that. So like,
We could just break them all open and take everything.
that's
true.
one idea. Can I like try to send a message to Kane to ask him like, or even my
Your-
uncle, which
your earpiece, right?
specific
Does
You
that
have the earpiece.
which specific one?
Sure. Who are you trying to reach out to?
I want to say my uncle because he's probably more reliable, but he's probably busy.
He might be too far. But
Too
if
far?
Kane stuck around, there's a chance that he could hear this.
I'll try to Kane then.
Okay.
Okay. So, Project Full Frame, going to Blue Industries, but there's a shitload of stuff here, so I need to know exactly which crate I'm opening. That's it.
There's a there's a manifest on the side of the crate that says it's going to Blue Industries, and it weighs about 20 pounds. Good luck.
I feel like he knows what it looks like, and he's just not gonna tell you. He's betting on you, and he wants you to get arrested.
Bro. Please. Oh, I swear.
All right. Do I see any guards immediately on our side of this gate? No.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna reach up and start trying to. First, is there anything around that might set off an alarm if I open this?
Make an investigation check.
I'm still guided.
Now, guidance in the new, because we're using the new format,
Yeah,
everybody.
I don't actually have that because
Yeah.
I'm using an artificer, so it doesn't say.
It
Mini
is a
concentration.
concentration spell.
Yeah.
Lasts for a minute.
Yeah.
And you choose a skill.
Oh, one skill.
One skill, and you have that for the duration. But since you could cast it again
Oh,
now,
I know that. Okay.
and then have it up for the investigation.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good thing to keep in mind because I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah. All right.
Artificers wasn't reprinted yet.
That's not bad. This is thieves or thieves tools.
No, investigation.
Oh, investigation.
Investigation.
This is you're searching the
You should be
frame,
good at
you're
this.
searching the door.
23.
20. That's really low. No, I'm just kidding. You can tell that there are there are not magical traps. There are not magical alarms.
Mhm.
This would be unusual except for how the world has started to evolve towards technology.
Mhm.
But you do see on the inside of the door frame, just peeking out just a little bit, is like a slight curve of a wire. And it's like back behind it, and you can tell it's like probably like a power wire.
Do I see where it leads?
The way it's wrapped in like some sort of like a fibrous, almost like bamboo fiber cloth looking stuff.
Do I see where? Excuse me. Do I see where it leads?
Well, it draws your attention, so you're able to like kind of like peek a little bit around it, and it does run up and down the length of the left side of the door, your left side of the door.
So if this is a power wire, I could cut it and theoretically not set off an alarm, right? Just based on my, that's like,
It would
Base check.
either show that the door has lost power
okay.
and would trigger an alarm because like it's no longer making the connection,
Mhm.
or it would do like you're talking about, where you're cutting like a cable that would be sending information back saying,
Can I tell?
hmm?
Can I tell by face value?
Most people, I would say no, but you specifically, yeah, you can tell that this is one of those ones that if this is cut, it's not it doesn't have any kind of like, it doesn't feel like it's communicating. It feels like it's powering.
Okay. So I could cut it without setting off.
You feel pretty confident, yeah.
Lost power.
Can I send my eagle inside the room to just like
You
double
would-
check?
You would have to recall it and then pop it through the gate, but you can do because you can see through the gate.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can.
it
I'll do
can't
it.
fit like the bars are like this far apart.
Okay.
So, but yeah, and then shadowy, inky, and it's like surges through, and it's like watching it move like that. It's like watching like liquid being like ink being poured into milk, just but like
Right.
there's no milk. It's just the ink, and it's like and it manifests back into being a pretty
Okay.
large size eagle on the other side.
Should I roll perception just to
Yeah, go ahead.
see if I can? Whew, 22.
22. Get some good rolls tonight. What are we looking for exactly?
I want to double check the wire, like the panel.
Mhm.
And then maybe have it scout around to see if it can see which crate we're looking for.
The wire, you're getting the idea that like yeah she's right that it's a power wire,
Okay.
but what you can't, it's like physically impossible to see from the other side of the door. There is a mechanical like component at the very top of the door
Mhm.
that if opened will alert somebody,
Okay.
and it's like a spring loaded thing.
Okay.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Is there any way I could get some of my ants to cross over to where that spring is and just reinforce the compression so that whenever I release the door, it doesn't compress the spring? Whatever.
Yeah, totally.
I'll definitely do that then. I'll send just like 3 or 4 ants, how many ever it would take. I feel like they're resilient.
I mean,
enough
and
to-
one ant actually could
Okay.
probably do it. They're pretty slow.
Okay.
It's preventing it from
Yeah.
springing
Just
down
yeah.
and closing that circuit. But yeah, between that and cutting that wire, you feel pretty confident you could open this door without setting off the alarm
Do you
now.
want me to try to cut it, or do you want your avian friend to give it a go?
But this is the first time you get to see an ant, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. How many of those you got?
Just one.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Roll a deception or persuasion, whichever one is accurate.
I got a 12.
I had a 12.
Maybe she does. Maybe she doesn't.
Hard to read.
It's,
I'm a bad answer.
it's hard to read. 100%.
Okay.
It's like an instruction manual. It's hard to read.
I trust you a little bit more with that mechanical stuff. I'll handle the
Shit.
lookout and
I'll reach over and I got a little dagger, which is like it looks like a short sword in my hand because it's huge, but I'll just try to saw through the bamboo as gently as possible, keeping that ant in the spring so it doesn't set off.
Roll me that because it's a short sword. Roll me your damage
Damage.
just to see how long it's going
I
to
don't need
take.
to roll a hit or anything, right?
Just to see how long it takes to saw through it.
It's a D6, right? For short sword. Oh, it's a dagger. 4.
Yeah, you said it looks like a short sword.
No,
Plus anything?
that was 1 plus 3.
Okay. Yeah. It takes a little bit.
It's bamboo. Yeah,
it's
I got noodle arms.
because it's a piercing one.
I'm a thinker.
But yeah, you're able to like kind of more of like an up and down slap
Between the bars, like
a cheese
the bars,
like a cheese grater thing. I mean, at some point the eagle actually like holds part of it so it's more stable.
If the eagle had eyes, it would roll them.
But it
I mean,
takes
it has eyes.
it takes. Actually, let's see how long it takes. Let's see real quick.
I'm a thinker, not a 9 hours.
It's turned into like a 9-minute
Oh my
operation.
god.
Should I have
But-
just done that? Jesus, man.
Hmm?
Should I have just done that? Fuck.
So it's pretty extensive between the.
It's really thick bamboo.
You're actually getting close to about half hour into this.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
assignment.
no.
Yeah, 'cause it took you about 12 minutes to get there, and about it's a little less than half an hour, but you don't see any guards. You haven't triggered any alarms, and after popping that, and the ant's in place.
Alarm disabled. Oh, they got the door too? Okay.
Door swings open.
Okay, let's go. Alright. I'm going to send the owl back, or the eagle back out to scout the outside, just in case.
Yeah. Normally, I would say you would have to pick the lock, but
Mm.
the eagle's there just to click on the handle and like
Okay.
open the door. Ding.
Alright.
With its talons. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to send it back out the other side to just keep watch.
And it does. It like goes to the right across from the door, and literally it shifts from being like an owl, an eagle, and looks more of like an eagle's shadow on the wall.
Nice.
As we step into this, like, is there a bunch of crates in here and stuff? Bunch of
You
debris?
guys, actually, this is a good time to use the map we have got over here.
Hey.
You come in at that door right there.
This one?
Yep.
Nice.
I'll just remove it. It's open.
Awesome. So if you want to go ahead and put your figs on the board.
Emo and midget.
Small one. Slightly less small one.
Okay. And it's actually decked out very similar to what the map is here.
Okay.
You do see, like, it's not just a pile of crates there, those are shelves.
Okay.
Okay.
Each has a row of shelves. There looks to be, at a glance, you can at least see 3, maybe there's 4, and there's more stuff farther in, but you'd have to go take a look at that from your angle. It is not lit.
So when I talked to Ben, the guy who worked at the smithy, the front desk guy, he said I had to walk down this tunnel really far and take a right.
Mhm.
So it's like the end of the tunnel. Do I feel like maybe one of these doors leads to where I'm trying to go?
This is to the left.
Okay, I'm in a different
So
direction.
you've gone the exact opposite direction. You're away from
Gotcha.
the place.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
If you want to see what's through those doors, you can get closer and take a look.
Okay.
Yeah.
But move your figs around and describe what you're trying to do.
Okay.
Keep in mind it is
Okay.
dark, which isn't a big deal for you. But do you see in the dark?
I do. Yeah.
Okay,
I do.
good.
Mm,
I wasn't worried about the eagle because it's not all.
It's fucking.
It's an eagle.
And
It's
it's
a
also
shadow.
made of shadow.
It's a shadow
Like-
eagle. If it can't see in the dark, then it can see in the dark. Like now
like,
it can. And
it's just a
gesture.
thing, bro. Like,
I imagine somewhere in my thieves backpack or my adventures backpack, I have a
Thieves.
torch. I didn't write it down, but I'll let a torch just to make it easier. Keep it small though, so it's not like casting long shadows and drawing any attention if anybody's nearby.
okay.
Close to the chest type of thing. I'll make my way.
Where to? Let me know.
Do I see anything that's like by its? Well,
Probably wouldn't be by itself. I mean, it would probably be in a group.
It just got here, right? Because they just stopped it today,
Mhm.
right? So something that would be like on top or by itself. Something looking for the name that we're looking for, the full frame
I think
project.
Like directly in front of you, if you want to
Okay.
move your figs up to those crates, you start looking at those things.
Okay.
And again, this isn't a matter of success or fail. This is duration.
Mm.
Give me investigation checks.
Okay, you're much better at these than me, but okay.
You cursed him. You cursed him with
I
the
cursed him.
12.
Yeah.
12.
8.
8. Okay. Okay.
How does this fucking work? Oh,
Not too bad. About 5 minutes pass as you're digging through. When you finally realize where the manifests are,
Mhm.
like the shipping information for the manifest are like adhered to the sides of the crates. And you realize like these ones, like everything that you're looking at on this row is from like 3 days ago.
okay. So probably move in deeper.
Sure.
I'm gonna let him move, and I'm gonna start digging through some of these. I want to see there.
Okay.
Is there any that are addressed to the same location? Or are they addressed different
Like
places?
there's one that's addressed to some sort of clothing place.
Okay.
There's another one that's like for a couple, like you see several that are for like restaurants. Um, one for the blacksmith that you've interacted with. Um, this is it's a pretty big crate and just like jostling it a little bit. It's heavy, so maybe metal of some kind or
Okay.
some sort of like either a piece of equipment or
If I like, it's a crate, like an actual wooden crate. If I like,
Yeah.
very very Indiana Jones.
if I like try to look in there, like, is there a hole or anything I can see what's inside by chance?
I would say if not, you could kind of use a dagger to
Yeah.
create one real quick. And you take a little peek see inside. The one for the blacksmith looks like an anvil,
Oh,
but it doesn't look like your normal like anvil. It looks like it's a two forked anvil.
Huh. Oh,
Because the way he
Warforged. Yeah. Okay.
this looks like because you way you saw him, he was swinging onto two different anvils, and it
Right.
looks like the way this one is set up, he'd be able to stand at one spot and be able to hit multiple at the same
Okay.
time.
Okay.
I already rolled this second investigation check, but I'm going to use one of my luck points to give myself advantage on that roll.
Okay.
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
So,
All right. This one you're able to like you're quickly able to go to the next rack and see this is from 2 days ago. Move on to the next one. That's from this is from yesterday,
Okay.
and then you move into over here where you can see
to this section of the room?
yeah
Oh,
right about there, and that's when you start seeing the stuff from today.
Can you move me a little bit over by this like silver and thing over here? This little, yeah, that's it. Sorry to make it hard on you.
that one all the way over there?
Yeah, the way we're laid out, it's very difficult to reach anything.
Okay.
But it took about 10 minutes between you digging into that one and you being able to like, all right, cool, and you figuring it out, and like, you're pretty sure it's going to be in that zone.
Okay.
Whether it's in that stack or like some of those other stacks that are right there, there's really at this point there's only like 5 locations to dig through that are of today's stuff. And it's been a bit that you guys have not been like necessarily in here, but since you've started,
Close to an hour, right?
yeah, you're getting up there.
Um,
Between
should I roll
the
perception
10
for the
minutes
eagle?
from just then with the 5 minutes from before, we're already pushing closer to an hour. So we're looking at about 45 minutes from the start, from you being next to the blacksmith to getting into this point.
Right.
This is when your bird, no check required, sees 2 humans, not orcs, dressed in blue, like jumpsuits. Best way to describe, like coveralls with breastplate over the top of them, walking down this corridor, and it looks like they're headed either here or they're going to pass by here.
Okay.
And I mean the door that you came in.
Right.
Did you close it back?
No.
No.
I, just
No.
wanted, I wanted to give
It's
you a
clearly
chance.
open on the
I
board.
know,
I did not.
I just wanted to double
I
check.
thought about it, but I did not.
Okay.
I didn't want to have to go through the trouble of unlocking it.
Like you feel the little tickle in the back of your mind from your bird,
Mhm.
and you shift your perception over to that and see these guys walking up.
Okay.
The bird gets a perception check, just one. No, not with advantage on this one, just because. Let's
19.
just see if he can make out the color. Okay. Like I said, they're blue coveralls.
Okay.
The armor breastplate is metal, but it's like a blue steel, and on the shoulder pauldron is the symbol for Blue Industries.
Okay.
I hate to throw you in the. What is that? What does it look like?
It looks a lot like, almost like the Lockheed Martin or the Stark Industries logo.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's
It's very
like a check,
as
like
you would expect.
like
Yeah,
a,
with that.
like a B, but like a check on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How far?
At this point, they are about 60 feet from the door.
Okay. Do we see the package? Do we get one more chance to try to grab it?
Where you want to look? There's two of you, and there are 4 stacks.
Yeah, I want to look. All right, is this accurate?
Yeah.
Did I already look at this stack, or not yet?
That's where you were gotten to, and you realized the bird
Okay,
saw
I want
something.
to look at that one in the top corner.
Do you share the information about this guy coming with her?
Yes.
Or these guys, these two?
Since we're still in Lucas's net, can I relay that through the mind?
Yeah, you share that into the net. There's no response, but you still feel that there's like, because he connected to both of you, you feel like that there is still a linkage.
Okay.
Which means he's within at least a mile.
Right. Got some company.
Yeah, I'll go to that one in the top corner. So.
Okay.
All right. And
Then I'm gonna search the one directly in front of me.
now, it's not a matter of an investigation now at this point.
Okay.
It's a matter of sheer luck.
Okay.
So we're gonna let the dice decide.
Okay.
Where did this get placed today?
All right.
One.
Where you
let's
at?
go
Where you
gambling.
at is 1.
Okay.
Where you're at is 2.
Okay.
And then, I'm sorry, 3. The other one by the door is 2, and the one by that other door is 4. All right, so we're gonna roll.
Let's go gambling.
And luckily,
Yeah,
you, after being just told what the symbol for their logo is,
Mhm.
see it on one of the manifests
Okay.
on those crates that you're seeing
Nice. I'm busting it open immediately as soon as I see it.
there. Yeah, like you're gonna crowbar it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
hit it,
stick
yeah.
that dagger in there and kind of try to crack it open enough.
Give me a
to-
strength check.
Oh boy.
Straight
Oh boy. 11. That's not
11.
bad for my.
You're like, "Yeah," and it's like you hear creak a bit, and it's starting to lift, but it's like about inch and a half up.
She's like, "Give me a hand, please."
Okay, I'll go help.
You've already let go of the visuals from the bird and was investigating, but you're like, okay, and you dash over there. Go ahead and put your fig over there,
Yep.
and then give me a strength check.
Also, fuck.
Do you want me to do it again?
No, this is his check. You're sitting there like you're like a little
fuck
kid with a butter knife trying to get
Oh, that's a lot better. 18.
Our 2 noodles.
18. You go up there and you jam the scimitar in there, and you pivot the scimitar so you have it like you work it up and down and kind of like prop the blade against your shoulder. The little cat's head looking up at you is like fucking shit, and you're able to like attack as the crate pops up and you hear "Ah!" really loud.
Oh, great. Okay.
Okay. I want to try to jump in it.
Okay.
Try to see
Yeah.
what's in there.
The crate is only about, because it's only 20 pounds,
Right.
but the crate itself seems like it's a bulk of it, because as you do that, you look into this thing, it's about the size of a briefcase in dimension, but about 3 briefcases deep.
Okay.
Okay.
to give you like an idea of like the dimensions of this thing.
Okay.
And you're looking at it, and it's full of padding.
Okay.
Packing peanuts.
No, it's not packing peanuts. This looks like it's some sort of like almost like
Bubble
no, it's like a gooey foam.
Huh.
It's not like squishy, it's wet.
Okay. Ooh.
But you can see there's something in the goo on the inside.
Can I just reach in and grab it?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
You just reach your hand down in there. It's not an ooze in disguise. It's not a mimic. I'm not fucking with you guys. But you're able to grab onto what you're doing, and you pull out a warforged head.
What the fuck is this?
I'm gonna like. He's just holding it like out.
Like and that stuff, it doesn't stick to you. It slides right off. It's very like the way you'd expect it to react would be like to be all like stringy and gooey on you. No, it just rolls right off of you. It's not.
Can I identify what that compound is? Is it anything that I might know?
This would either be a wouldn't be a history check because it's kind of quiet. Like, but you might give me a tinker's check
Tinker's.
to see if you can kind of like
It's a
it's plutonium B38.
8.
You're not sure, but it's a very interesting polymer. That of which you're pretty sure it is.
Okay. If I look at the head, is it moving or anything? Is it?
It's very much not alive.
Can I try to like touch it and see if I can get anything from it?
Be an intelligence check.
Can I guide myself?
You
for this?
you reach out to it. This
Yeah,
is
okay.
straight check.
Alright.
This is not skill. This is skills.
Power. 9.
There's a like a
Would 10 make a difference?
there's a static spark between it, and for an instant you see like the eyes start to blink, 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 and it stays down.
Okay. I kind of look at the crate.
It's at this point you can hear, and your bird gives you that warning. Those guys are at that entrance. So if you could put these two guys at that for me, that there away. Thank you.
Okay. Said 2 humans, right?
Mm-hmm. They step into the room, and one of them lets go of a sphere in their hand that floats up into the air and fills the room with light.
Okay.
Just hovers there. And the other one goes, "Anybody in here?"
I'll immediately like. I want to try to flip that. Can I take it from him? Can I hold the head?
I'll just fucking toss it to you. I don't
Okay,
want to
I'll
hold this
take it.
thing.
I want to look at it. Is there any like distinguishing markings I can get off of this that might make it significant? History. I'm from New Eberron. So.
This normally would be like an investigation check, but because of your understanding, give me a history check.
15.
You see it is etched in the forehead with like the warrior's mark of a warforged.
Okay.
This is a warforged head. This is not a forge-born.
These are
head.
harder to come by.
This is from the actual world of Eberron.
Oh, okay.
Like this was made like if it had a stamp on the inside
Yeah.
that said "Made in Eberron," it would
Okay.
be. Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
If I look at the manifest, all of this is they're coming, but I like there's information that I want to get here. Looking at this manifest, is there a specific department this is going to? Is this going to like anyone in particular?
This is in care of. Let me see. The Clicker Widget Lab.
That's what the package is addressed to? Kind of look at how badly is the box damaged.
Okay. While you're doing that,
Mhm.
this one, these two are going to come around this way.
One,
About
two.
6 squares. So just move them. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the other one's going to go around the other side. Like he's going to go
This way?
Yeah, like that.
Okay. Let's turn around. There we go. Okay. This door next to us. Can I look outside of it?
You look into it, and it looks like it's another room like this. It looks like another storage room.
Is there any locks or alarms on this one?
You'd have to take a look, see. That's going to take some time.
Fuck.
All right. Hi. How badly is the crate damaged?
You try and close it and see.
No, I just want to see how bad the lid is messed up.
If you've ever actually opened a crate, when you do this, like the nails tend to bend away, like they're curved now. So like to knock them in, like to close it, where it like look closed would require some noise.
Okay.
As far as like hammering or finagling.
Okay.
Whatever way you do that. But you could probably shut the thing. But you remember when you popped it open? Because your character's pretty smart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you remember when it opened, it made that awful noise.
I feel like if I closed it without
Man.
nailing it, it would make another noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not as loud if you did it like slow or whatever, but like it definitely make the sound of metal and wood grinding on each other. It's the name of my rap album. And it's at this point that your bird picks up two more people coming in the hallway quickly.
Same.
They look like they're decked out in the same kind of clothes. One of them, though, has a shield.
Can I have my bird try to distract them from the outside?
Yeah, what would you like to do?
Oh, there's this thing that some birds do when they're hunting. They like will literally pick up rocks and like drop them on things. Or like they do that to turtles. They'll pick up turtles and then drop them on their shell to break their shells.
You know that they do that, but you also know that its name is Exhaustion.
Yes.
Exhaustion, you've never actually seen it being able to actually grab anything.
Okay.
Because it's made of shadow, it's very insubstantial. It's a very good scout, but it's not able to attack.
Right.
Even by like grabbing something like that. Like you couldn't pull a Zelda and just grab it and use it to flutter down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like a chicken. Yeah, like so like in the same way you couldn't use it to grab something like that. You could make it look like it's trying to do that.
Sure. Yeah.
Because shadows, illusions, that whole kind of thing.
Right.
To where it like charges at them kind of thing.
Yeah.
Want to go that route?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Well, at this point, we're going to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh. God. Oh, that's terrible. Six. That one for a second.
Well, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
There's just a +5?
Yeah, I have alert. That's it.
All right. You have it's just 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
This year's 18.
18?
Yep.
Nice. Let's see what the guards get. That's awful. Poker face achieved now.
I love that song.
Let's see. Should I have to do it like that? I can do it like this. Because we use D&D Beyond. That is... Oh, it works perfect. Sweet. So we're starting this up. It's Norai, right? Or Nerai?
Neo.
Okay.
Neo.
Yeah.
Neo.
Matrix.
Yeah. Neo, you're the quickest on the jump on this. So you're going to be able to use your familiar if you like to try and distract them.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay. Give me just a charisma check on this one.
It's not off. 14.
14. Yeah, it bird flies in, and it's doing the shadow on the wall thing.
Mhm.
So it looks like it's coming at them.
Mhm.
Like it's the bird is, and they like look in the hall and they're looking for the bird. And they're like, what the hell?
Okay.
And the one with the shield's like, eyes narrow as the bird on the like the shadow bird moves from like the blood. She's like, wait, there's something going on here. And she pulls a crossbow and starts aiming at the bird.
Okay.
But that's gonna kind of stop them there for a moment.
Okay.
They're not their turn to act, so.
Right.
Are they blocking that exit? Like we would have to go through them if we ran?
If you were to head the way like back to the tunnel and out, you would have to get past them.
And remind me one more time, what's in either one of these doors that we see? What
He
was
looked
inside?
into that one. It looks
That
like it's
one's
another
same room
storage
like
room,
this.
very similar to this one.
Okay.
And then that door is.
You haven't looked in it yet.
Yeah, okay.
It's a fun dungeon. No, it's a fun dungeon, you know. Right. So with that, you still have a little bit you could do.
Okay.
Because directing it's a bonus action.
Okay. So. Can I use my action to like investigate that door?
Yeah. You want to move over and do that?
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything that'll.
Do you have the movement to get there?
This one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're investigating that door. Okay, yeah, no, you already
Yeah.
looked through.
Yeah, I'm saying like check if there's any.
Absolutely. Make an investigation check.
13.
You quickly start feeling around the frame, start reaching back behind it to see if you feel any kind of the wires. You don't feel anything.
Okay.
Appears to be safe.
Okay. So we can go through this door and then out the other side of the room.
Does it go around? Do we know that?
You're not sure, but during your investigation, it does and it is locked. Clementine.
Oh, you guys roll balls, dude. Jeez. When the nat 1 is higher than the fucking
All right.
enemies.
You need to roll threes.
I'm gonna kind of.
Threes with bad dick.
I'm gonna kind of hold. I'm gonna hold the Warforged head under my arm, and I'm gonna start to like slowly back away from Neo. Do I see the guards like where they're pushing up? Like,
You're kind of little. They're
Yeah.
kind of the shelves aren't completely filled in, so give me a perception check with disadvantage. They're not being sneaky, so it's not stupid hard.
disadvantage 16.
16. You can see the motion of them moving around more than you can see like them themselves.
Stacks are higher though.
The stacks are above your head. Yeah, they're above his head. I mean, you're an elf, but
Yeah.
they have multiple tiers, and they're about 5 foot up.
Got it.
So
I want to do a lot,
okay, let's see.
so
what
I
you-
want to see what you'll let me get
now,
away with.
now surveying like that
Yeah.
is an action. So to do that interaction is just burns up
Oh,
your
to
action.
look?
Yeah. But I'll make it a bonus action this time. Only because you didn't know because of the new edition.
Okay.
It's always good to be fair to your players.
If I want to push up to this wall here, and I want to hold an action for when those guys get up to that wall. I want to use my thunder gun and try to drop the wall boxes on them.
Okay. So go ahead and put the fig.
Just kind of like at the corner of those boxes right there. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The boxes that run along the spine of the map there.
Whenever they
Okay.
get close enough, because it's got a 15-foot cone, so whenever they get within that, like where I feel like sufficiently the boxes falling on them would at least distract them or
Okay.
knock them down.
Full of the
Yeah.
the noise maker.
Yeah, and then also, haven't. Well, how much do I have left here?
I think you only moved 4.
No, like in terms
No.
of economy.
3. You
Yeah.
burned your bonus action. You moved, and you're holding your action.
Mhm.
So I think we're out of gas here.
Okay. We're gonna see if that bug could hop off the spring to make a little noise.
Make me an intelligence check.
Okay. Under duress. 13.
13.
No.
It's a little bit hard to maintain that kind of concentration while you're
Yeah.
next up, the guards. Continuing through, can you have that one move 6 squares down the line
This
in
one,
between the stacks? Yeah.
6. Okay.
And then the other one's gonna go straight forward, 6 squares.
4, 5, 4.
He'll
Well, it looks
actually,
like-
let's see.
Does it go this way?
You're not being sneaky,
Not really.
but still doesn't mean he sees you right off the bat. So let's check and see what he actually does. What is your dexterity mod?
3.
3?
I got a 17. Okay.
So I need to
Or
hit an
16.
11. I got a
Okay.
dirty 20.
Okay.
He's gonna stop when he sees you there, and he's gonna shout, "Hey, hey, what are you doing?"
All right. Well, can I pop a shot at him then?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Um,
All right. All right.
That's good. Isn't it?
22 to hit.
22 to hit. Well, unfortunately, no, it's not.
damn
Unfortunately,
it.
22 hits.
All right.
Level 1 character.
level 1.
22.
Hey,
No,
hey,
no.
22.
Does not hit.
11 thunder damage
11
to the
thunder.
dome.
You send out this, like, very, very Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And it smacks into him, and then it's actually going to send him flying against the wall there. And he's just slumps down.
Okay.
Little bit of blood out of his eye. Just
Oh
Oh
man.
my god.
dribbles down his
Is
face.
he still standing?
No,
Okay.
Knock his
No.
ass out.
Okay.
Holy shit.
he's getting hazard pay now.
All right.
The other one, hearing this happen and hearing that guy shout out, is going to use his dash to move another 6 squares. That is stop when he's in
Okay.
melee. Back him up 1 square.
Okay.
There we go. He's going to move to there, and he's pulling a long sword out
Oh boy.
and goes, What did you do? Because you're standing right there. Yeah, you're his little gnome girl, but you've got a hand cannon, and his buddy's like
I'm holding
bleeding
it sideways
bleeding
too.
his eye. Crumpled on the other side, and he heard the awful thundery noise.
Hold up
that
the
rubbed-
strap and just fucking.
I'm just gonna like look over my shoulder,
Hand me my gun.
and then I'm gonna look over my shoulder. I'm gonna drop the gun, and I'm gonna scream in his face.
That will actually bring us around to the guards in the alley.
He didn't attack me.
No, he's
Oh, he used his action to dash.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's over there. The ones in the hall are going to take shots at your bird.
Okay.
What is its AC?
I believe it's a 14.
The first one's going to miss because it's going to aim like it's trying to shoot where the shadow's coming from, thinking it's an invisible
It's a
bird.
12.
So,
Oof.
it shoots beautifully where the bird should be if it's invisible.
Okay.
And he's like, and it's the one with the shield, and she's like, shoot the shadow. And the other one pulls a crossbow out and does the same thing. Or no, sorry. I'm sorry. They don't have crossbows. They actually have guns.
Oh.
So you hear blam. I forgot who we're dealing with here. Sorry, it's in my notes. It's in my notes. I'm a bad dungeon master. And you hear it from the hall, and you hear it like kind of through your link with the bird. It's like into weird stereo,
Oh.
kind of like our sound in the first couple episodes. And the other one's gonna turn and shoot at the bird. They hit a 14
Okay, that hits.
for 5 damage.
Okay.
Piercing.
It's back to me now.
It returns to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, you hits it sparks off the wall. The bullet ricochets, and you watch as like your visuals of what's going in the hallway kind of like melt,
Well, that's not great.
and that's gonna bring it to top of round.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would I go about opening this door?
If you have proficiency with thieves' tools, you'd make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Okay. 16.
16. and nimble fingers, you hear click and swings loose.
Okay.
Okay. As you do that, you hear it go clank, 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 clank. Some sort of alarm's going off now.
All right.
Okay, that's great.
So
That's
let's
fun.
put it on the clock. Let's put that over here.
This is going swimmingly.
Obviously,
The
there's no way it could get worse, right?
Our collective age is under 30.
So the guards do not actively patrol this area at night. So you're looking at, you have, there's the other one. Okay. Put them over here. 2 minutes on the clock.
Who?
2 minutes, which is forever in D&D, especially in combat. So we're gonna use that dice, and we're gonna use this dice to show. That's how many rounds of combat until the guards are gonna get here. Should I tell you that out loud? No, probably not. But
That's
it
how
adds suspense by adding
Hey,
a timer. All right, so
Copy.
that was your action.
Yeah.
The door's open? Or is it
Yeah.
just alarm?
It's loose.
Nice.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna run into the other side.
Sweet. It is a mirror of the room that you're in, essentially.
Okay.
But instead of this open area here,
Mhm.
it's more and more shelves.
Okay.
Does it continue on or is it a closed area?
With your ability to see the dark, you can see it move, like it continues on into, like, there's a, instead of another door on the other side, like if like the mirror where there would be a door, it's a flat wall.
Okay.
But you can, what you're able to make out, because your passive perception's a what?
11, I think.
11? Ooh, give me a perception check. I'm gonna give you this one as a reaction.
That's one.
Nat 20. Cool. Your eyes immediately go to where the other door should be, and there is another door to the hall that's continues on. If you were to continue, like, from where you guys came in,
Okay.
if you go on that wall and head back that way.
Okay.
Do you move that way?
Yep.
Okay. So you move 30 feet?
I believe yes.
Okay, cool. So then
Yes.
you're 30 feet closer to that door.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm gonna try to say in the net, tell her, like, try to run this way.
Okay. Yeah. You hear in your head him. It sounds like faded.
Playing telephone?
Yeah, but it's still there. Bringing it to you.
To me?
How much time?
Does he take off through that door and around the corner?
Oh yeah, he's 30 feet in the room now.
And I have an idea of how far down the hallway these guards are that are coming.
Yes.
How far?
The
They
last
were-
intel that you got before the bird was gone, they were 60 feet away.
60 feet away, so like another turn they'll be at the door.
Like 2 turns. Well, if they
Moved
action-
afterwards.
Yeah, if they dash. Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look at this guard as I've got my I got the Warforged head in my other hand, I guess. As I scream at him, and I'm gonna I'm gonna say, the thief, he went that way, and point to where he just went. And then when the guard turns, I'm gonna pick up the gun.
Make a deception check.
Yeah.
We'll see if the guard turns.
Deception. I can add a D4 if it matters.
You have guidance up for
I have a thing.
Oh, you have a thing?
Yeah.
What's
I
your
have an
total?
11 right now.
It matters.
Okay. No. Nope. 12.
He doesn't turn, but he like glances at that guy, but he's looking right down at the head in your head. He looks confused more than anything else.
She also looks at it. She looks at him. She's like, that usually works. And then I'll grab the gun anyway and try to back up. And I'll use the cone this time, so it actually, like, I'm sure that it's gonna.
So you're gonna step out of melee with him?
I just kind of did the drop the gun thing for flair.
Oh, I understand, but like you said, you wanted to back up away from him.
Not
Like
to move.
lean back.
Not to
Oh,
move.
okay,
Just kind of lean back.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm using the cone, so it's a save instead of a
Gotcha.
attack roll. So it's a con 13.
It's cocked. Oh, that's a fail.
This is non-lethal for the record. a whole lot of non-lethal.
Oh my god.
That's not bad. That's a 1. So 7 thunder damage.
He mimics what happened to the other guy. Flies up against the wall. This one, like, as his head lolls, you see like a tooth fall out and roll across the ground.
Oh,
As I use that, you watch the blue cylinder in the middle of the hand cannon kind of like swell with like a blue like burst, and it kind of shrinks down back to normal. It starts like this like gentle like humming motion.
what the fuck?
And I'm gonna holster that. I'm gonna run up back to where I was standing before.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump in the crate and close the top.
Yeah, you had the movement for it. You into this stuff,
Yep.
and it like over you.
Mhm.
It's gonna bring it to the guards. One guard's knocked out. One guard's knocked out. The other two burst into the door over here.
Okay.
And beeline their way across into this area. So they're actually going to take the same exact pattern the other ones did, with one going this
So
way and the
this
one with
one
the
goes
shield
this
making
way,
the
this one
direct
goes
route.
this way.
Yeah, like that.
I think that's their movement.
That is all they can do on that. Bringing it around to Neo.
Okay. So I'm gonna continue on towards the door.
Absolutely. It would take your move and your dash to get to the door, but you could do it in one turn.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you a bonus action to just peek out the door. If you want to
Alright.
make a perception check.
19.
19, yeah. As a quick little look, you don't see anybody else in the hallway.
Okay.
You don't, either direction you don't look, you don't see, there's no orcs, there's no more people clad in blue armor. So, Clementine. You can't breathe.
Can I catch you something?
Yes. Secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I texted you back on that one.
Okay.
But you don't think it's going to be a problem
Okay.
at the moment. Are you staying sneaky and hiding in the box?
I would like to get up to the top and I don't know. How was this held on before? Was it nails? What can I do?
So at the moment, they don't really have a eye line to you if you want to try and close the box.
Yeah, that's what I want to go for.
Okay.
I want to close it.
I'm going to throw you a bone here on this one. I think the ants might help you.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was trying to think of what I have to close it. Can I
It would
use
be
some
a
of them
Tinker
to,
Tools check.
yeah, to just like help? Would it be burning the nails, or would I be using the ants to hold it?
The ants would bend it back into place.
Oh,
and,
okay,
like,
sick.
pull it
Okay,
down.
yeah, sweet. Tinker's tools.
Mhm.
Okay.
You palm the lid, and the ants spread off from it.
Oh my god. Hold on. You know what?
DC's only 12.
Yeah, we're not getting there, team. 6.
Okay. So it goes about 45 degrees.
Yeah.
It's no longer straight up,
Okay.
or close to that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's about 45,
Yeah.
and the ants are like struggling, and you're like,
Right.
Panicking.
so you can use your bonus action to try again.
Sure. Yeah.
Go for it. But then you're not moving anyway.
No.
So.
That's a little better.
That's a lot better.
That's 14. I can add one more time if I need to.
Actually, like I said, you're good.
You see what you want, baby?
Yeah.
And you watch this, like, this time you're like, you grab your fingers,
Mhm.
dig into like the edge of it, and you help pull it down enough that the ants are able to like push back on the nails and get like you're able to pull it back in.
Mhm.
You're not necessarily having to hammer it back shut because there's already holes in the wood, and the ants just guided it in and it gets pulled down.
Right.
And I'm gonna
And the strength of ants plus
just for flair. I've got like one foot up against the wall of the crate, and I've got my I've got the thing in my chest, and I've got the thunder gun pointed out in case somebody opens the crate.
Gotcha. All right. That's gonna bring it to the guards.
And then through the network, I'm gonna say, I'm really sorry about this.
To me?
Again, in that kind of faded, like almost like an echo.
Yeah, they let Kane do the fucking. They let Kane do all the fucking planning. That's not your fault.
The guards, those two are gonna move in. They're gonna see that other door's open, and they're gonna make a way towards that way.
Okay.
So, I'm not gonna move them on the map at this point. They're gonna be moving that direction, 60 feet. Move dash. I'm just gonna bring it back to Neo.
Okay, so I'm at this door. Is there any?
It's not locked. Remember, they're not locked on this side.
Right.
But there's an alarm. There's all that stuff. If you want to take the time to disengage that, there's already an alarm clanging behind you. It's up to you.
How long would it take me to?
It's an action to give it a quick check. I've been having Clementine make Tinker's Tools checks because of the way
For me, it would be
she operates. For you, it'd be
Thieves'
Thieves' Tools, which is a sleight of hand.
probably
If
for it.
you, it'll be, what do you have?
It'd be sleight of hand check.
Wouldn't it be his, are you proficient with these tools? Or is it just
If you're proficient with Thieves' Tools now,
Yeah.
you make a sleight of hand check to use them.
Oh, really? Oh,
Which is weird because I'm
That's
not
weird.
proficient
Yeah.
in sleight of hand.
that is weird. Yeah, I
That's
thought I
weird.
was gonna.
But hey, they needed. They were trying to make it more.
Difficult
30-20.
for rogues with their plus 20. Plus 20 thieves tools.
30-20.
30-20?
Nice.
Yeah, you're able to disable it, wedge something into that spring so it doesn't go off. Real quick, use the little cutting knife that's inside like the Thieves' Tools, the lockpick set,
Yeah.
and cut through that and get through and shut the door behind you.
Okay.
You still have your move.
Use my movement to fucking haul ass.
Yeah. At this point, you're about like 10 feet away from that door.
Okay.
In the hallway.
So I'd be like right around like here off the board.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Ish.
Yeah,
Pretty
like
close to
right
that.
there. Okay.
Okay. Bringing it to Clementine.
I'm hiding.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit here until this.
Give me a stealth check with advantage. And you're not. There's no way to actually see. You've got total cover, but this is
21.
it's just for.
I'm going to sit here until this crate gets moved to where it's going.
Okay. Next up are the guards, and they're going to continue in. They get to the door. They start booking it back up towards the other way, towards the way you just went out.
Right.
That's going to bring it back around to Neo. We can find the 8. There we go.
I feel like I should just run. Or I should go back in and try to grab you.
Just as a hint, my intent in jumping into that with the rope head is to hit you.
No, I know.
Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure you do that.
I don't want you to get away with it. I'm gonna call out to Kane in
The whisper,
like send a message. Yeah.
using the earring.
We got it, but we also have a problem.
What?
Guards.
Yeah, I told you there's gonna be guards. There was, like I said, there's a 100% chance there's gonna be guards.
I don't like this guy either.
Fuck it, I'm going back in. Since this door's open,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Ring
then-
around the rosy here.
can get to, I think, here.
Did you jump over it?
Are you going through the bookshelf?
I can try.
Give me an acrobatics check to squeeze.
13.
Yeah, it's enough. You push some of the smaller boxes out of the way, and kind of in the crates and whatnot. You get in there.
1, 2. Then I guess I'll dash. 6. Okay, that's as far as I can go.
All right. If you want to grab those guys off the map because they're not there anymore. No, leave the bodies.
They're
Leave the
unconscious.
bodies.
They're unconscious.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying the
yeah.
other two because they've doubled back into the other way.
They're like
Yeah.
there.
They actually, sorry, Clementine, you're next. Are you just laying low?
I want to try to have one of my ants burrow through the thing if possible to try to see if I can get an eye. And also, is there any way I can get my ant in the spring to jump out so I can close the door? Would that work, or would that just cause another alarm to go off?
It would definitely cause another alarm to go
Okay.
off.
Would it close the door?
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to do that before he got back. Damn it.
Initiative of 6.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like that. All right.
How much does Clementine weigh?
Like, I think I said like 50 pounds.
5,000 pounds.
50 pounds, maybe.
Okay.
1 metric ton.
I'm gonna point. Can I? What would it take to make that ant burrow into the thing to get me an eye?
Nothing.
to the top?
It could
No.
squeeze through one of the gaps, and you can
Yeah.
you can see through it
Yeah, I want to do that to see if anyone comes near the crate.
using your technomancy.
Yeah, and then I want to just hold a action, like I was saying, with my.
Yeah, you get to see like them like disappearing around to the other room, and at that angle, it's kind of like looking through a fisheye lens.
Yeah.
That's about all you got. It's just a dark room. And with
The
your
roof globe isn't there anymore.
oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. Hovering over the first guy.
Yeah.
Yes. yeah, yeah.
Unconscious body.
Yeah, you can see 2 unconscious dudes and a bunch of crates. The guards come back in the room and move 4 squares.
They come back in this room.
Yep.
Okay.
Coming around through the front entrance again.
The
Oh
front
no, I'm
entrance.
sorry.
Playing around the rosy.
One of them does.
Okay.
Oh.
Which one? Shield or no shield?
No shield.
No shield. Okay.
You don't know what happened to the other one.
Oh, they have
How
guns
many?
too. That's kind of scary.
How many squares did you move?
4 squares.
It's these level 1 characters, man.
Okay.
One wrong roll and a D10 and it's all over.
Game over, man. Game over. All right, everyone. Let's generate a new character. That's into the campaign. Thanks for joining us. All right. That's gonna tick this down to there, and bring it to Eo's turn again.
Oh, I can't quite see him, can I?
I'd say yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him with a bow.
Sure. He'll have a +2 to AC just from cover.
Okay. Ooh. 10.
10. It's not gonna do it.
Okay.
It the arrow like on one of the crates right there that's giving him that bonus. So it's like right there, just
Right there in the corner.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Hmm. Okay.
Which he's gonna turn and snap and look in that direction.
And then I'll hide around there.
Literally playing
Ring around the roots. Tagging it. No. Clementine.
Oh man.
For a brief second, you can see off in the distance, in like the other stacks, you see Neo again.
Dang it.
Like as he's like dashing around one of the.
In my head, I'm just like, man, he's persistent. just through the link. I'm gonna push out the message to him. Do you really think if you go back empty-handed, it's gonna be a big issue? Take your life, take your loss, and go home.
You saved me once. I'm not gonna leave you here. with these fucking psychos.
I've waited 7 years to find my parents again. And you dragging me out of here is not going to stop me.
I never said it would. But going in by yourself is a sure way to get Mr. Blue on your ass and probably end up where you were before. If not in a worse situation.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Still holding action.
Bring it to the guards. This one's gonna come around to be parallel with you in that. Yeah. He's.
Yeah.
He's points the gun in your direction.
Okay.
All he sees is someone clad in black that shot an arrow at him. He doesn't know how old you are. He fires the gun. At a 17.
Oh, that hits. Jeez, what is that fucking plus?
You rolled a 14.
So
Oh, God.
it's 6 damage.
Oh, you're chill.
Okay.
Is your you hear the blam and the bullet. And you're like, check your chest. It's not there. You feel hot, fiery, searing pain on your arm.
Okay.
There's a moment where you're flashback to that lab with what they had you in the contraption, and it's like it's not the same pain, but it's the arm, it's the same people, it's this thing, and it's this traumatic moment. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit. 5.
You're frightened.
Ooh. Okay.
You understand that condition when they go into it. You see from the other door, if you want to just pop the shield person in and put her 2 squares straight ahead.
Okay.
That was their movement. It's going to bring us back around to Neo. You're
Okay.
scared.
Yep.
You're bleeding. You actually have the bloodied condition.
Right.
And there's 2 of them. What do you do?
I'm gonna use my action to shoot him.
Go for it.
Is it damage? Oh, still. Okay. 17.
17 to the guy that shot you back.
Yep.
Nice.
That hits.
Okay. 9 damage.
9.
Nice.
He drops. How does that look?
What was that? Was that a arrow?
Yeah.
Was that a lethal shot?
No.
How does that look? What is it? Describe that. That non-kill shot.
Like
How do you not do this?
almost hyperventilating. Like you can tell he's like panicked. Closed eyes, shoot.
Nice.
And hits him right in the shoulder. You can see him fall
Gotcha.
straight down on his ass.
He slides against the, like it shoots through his shoulder and like actually pins him in place there
Ooh.
against the wall. And he's like hanging from the arrow. It's like he's not dead, but he's not happy. That'll give you another chance at a wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
15.
15. You let the fear, its grip on you is still there, but you aren't, it's not controlling you anymore, and you're no longer frightened.
Okay. I'm gonna move around to about here. And then I'm going to second one.
Okay. Next up is Clementine.
There's a huge invisible eye roll inside this box. I'm gonna kick the top off and just blast this guy in the back of the head.
Before,
Do I get any kind of bonus for him not knowing I was there?
you're an unseen attacker, so you'd have advantage.
Do you have limited uses of that cone?
Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna use the normal. 23.
23 hits.
Ooh, that was great. 5 thunder damage.
5. They throw up the shield, but it's not enough to like stop the shockwave as the shield smacks into him.
Okay.
Still standing.
Okay. I draw our attention now.
Draw the attention.
Okay. I still have that.
I'd say like your bonus action to kick it up, and then action.
Oh yeah,
to,
you can. Yeah. I'm not going anywhere, so I don't have any movement. I'm just gonna stay there and just stay eye to eye with her. I'm just dripping like the green Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it doesn't stick to you. It's not gross. It's weird. It's like this.
Yeah.
It's like gack if it wasn't awful.
Yeah.
I'm
in the
but yeah, that's gonna bring it to their turn.
Yeah, I'm just holding the.
They are gonna reactionary, like, bam, fire off a shot.
Mm.
It's a 16.
Spicy.
Okay. Good news. You take damage.
Yeah.
You take 6 piercing damage. And like the look of horror in their faces, they realize they just shot this little person. Yeah, they're just like, but they are gonna back up into the other room there and use that wall for cover.
Okay.
They don't have total cover, but they'd have 3/4 cover at this point. And that would bring it back around to Neo.
Did she hit me or did she damage the box?
She shot you. If she had missed, you might have hit the box.
I try to go through the shelf again.
Absolutely. Make a acrobatics check.
That's a good one. Very 20.
Sure. It just takes up 2 squares to do it.
Or I can shoot her.
Yep. It has cover, but yeah.
Okay. Is it disadvantage? Or is it just plus 2 of these?
With the 3/4 cover, it's actually +5.
That one.
Okay. So again, it hits the into the side of the wall and just ting, bounces off.
Okay.
That's gonna bring it to Clementine.
I'll do the same thing again. Can I see her from where I'm advantaged at?
Yeah, again, like it's 3/4
Cover.
cover. Right.
You got +5? I'll take those odds. I'm seen now. Alright.
That's good.
The 23 again.
Hits.
Good attack rolls, terrible damage rolls. 4 thunder damage.
Again, like you see, like it blows like some of the stone off of the wall,
Okay.
and like they're like, it's more like they got hit by the debris than they got hit by the thing. There's blood trickling down the side of their face. You can tell this person is short cut, like a buzz cutted female.
Okay.
Now that you've actually got a good look from the light,
Okay.
it's gonna bring it to their turn.
Okay.
So at this point, you would expect like a rational person to run.
Yeah.
These people work for a very bad man. Running's really not going to be rewarded. So, just going to take another shot.
Okay.
Now, whether it goes at you or if it goes at you, we need to figure out. So,
Do I have any cover in this box?
I'd say.
Now she's not as close anymore. Like she was only 5 feet from me before, so.
Yeah, I would definitely say because you'd be like kind of having to stand up in it. You'd at least have a +2 to your AC from this. Odd, it's going at you, Clementine. Even, it's going at Neo. Even, it's going at Neo.
Okay.
So she's gonna take a shot. I hit at 8.
Miss.
Misses. And then she books it farther in with her move. You lose sight of her at that moment.
Okay.
It's going to bring it to Neo.
Alright. I'm going to use these 2 squares. Hop on my back, let's run.
As she takes off, like if you start to step up, I'm gonna swivel and point it at you. I'm gonna say, I need to go where this package is going.
Then I'll take the head. I'll take what's in the package. You are the package now.
On my turn, I want to take one more try to see if I can wake this thing up. But that's my turn, so wait for him to.
Are you kind of standing there with your hand out for the?
Yeah.
Okay. Make me that intelligence check.
Oh god. Intelligence. Screw it. 10.
10. You, Neo, see her eye, like, it seems to glow from the inside for a second. And the head that she's holding flickers. Like, the eyes like blink, like it's like an Iron Man helmet, like
yeah.
And for a brief moment, they stay solid for about 3 seconds.
Okay.
And then it goes back to dark. But in that time, you understand that this is the head of a very interesting Warforged, known as something like you get like a, not the name, but like the understanding this guy was like the something of blades. Like that was a title. Like you don't like, it doesn't quite comprehend 100% like the person's name or like whatever, but like you get like this is the head of a very powerful like fighter type, like named with like the title of like something of blades. That's all you're able to get with that 10. If you had gotten higher, you would have got more off of that. But...
And it fades back to black ice.
And now as you push in more, it's not responsive. You don't see smoke. It doesn't smell like a burnt electrical, nothing like that. It doesn't seem like it's reacting to you right now.
I'm not gonna kill these people. Just thinking out loud. I'm not gonna kill these people. And she's already seen me in this box. So it doesn't do much good to stay in the box if I'm gonna leave her alive. So I'll hop out of the box. I'm not hopping on your back. Because I'm enough backpacking for me, but I will stick the holster and grab your hand and let you pull me out of the box.
Okay.
Nickelodeon goo it all.
It'll slide off.
Like kind of echoing out of the hallway because you already have the alarm going off on that door. You hear another alarm start going off.
Okay.
Probably the door.
Yeah.
That's gonna bring it back to Neo.
Okay. All right. Move the action. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Clementine.
I'll follow.
Okay.
All the way. Or are you staying a little bit
Can I
behind?
see where that guard took off? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went probably out. She's probably out.
She saw my face, didn't she?
Definitely. Like a real good look. Not to be horrified she shot a child.
Yeah. I'll take off and dash too.
Okay.
Neo, your turn.
Okay. Same thing. 2, 3, 4. 6. 1, 2. Okay, that's out. It's like 4 squares out.
Out in the hallway, you do not see the guard.
Okay, great.
Do I get the feeling she's in that side room, or is she in ahead of us?
You tell me.
Okay, you're good. I feel like she goes after us. I feel like she's in that other room, about to come out. Because it took him a whole turn to cross the room, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like she's about to come out. Can I tell? Without using my action.
Well, from where you're at, yeah, it's a.
Or like if I got into the hallway, like, could I tell?
you
I need to dash, but
you could make a perception check. It'd be really hard, but you could definitely try, and it wouldn't take your action.
okay. I'll just dash around to where Neo is as well,
Okay.
and just for flavor, I'll point my hand cannon down the hallway
Well, there's still like.
in case she takes the corner. Like,
You see the guard step out.
Yeah.
And slump and fall to the ground as a purple energy beam just dissipates from her chest. And you see Lucas step out in the hall.
Okay.
Nods. Says, like, verbally says, go.
all right. Looking down this hallway, is there anything in front of us?
Right down, no.
Okay.
Looks like it's you're gonna hit the carts that are parked right outside this office. That's just like a little bit down the hallway, and then it's gonna be a right takes you back into town through the tunnel. Straight across would take you towards the exports checkpoint and deeper into the hallway where you've already been, and left would take you to a locked giant locked gate.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just take off, just full sprint down the hallway. Just nod at Lucas and smile at him,
Yeah.
and then
At
take
this
off.
point, you guys are out of initiative, so you
Okay.
and the booking begins.
Do we need to roll stealth checks or anything?
That would probably be advisable since you were a minute and 12 seconds away from guards showing up.
Okay.
Which I didn't realize the timer was going to go that far. That was just for,
With advantage or no? Probably not, right?
No.
Disadvantage because we're running, right?
If you're full speed, then yeah, you are at a disadvantage.
I will. I'll guide myself too. While we're running.
God.
That's still very good.
21.
21 with disadvantage?
A lot worse.
Okay.
15.
18.
18? Still good. Not good enough. You guys bolt out of the tunnel into the town in your pattern that you took to get in. You don't see the guards that were there. You do see the 2 guards at the ramp.
Okay.
You don't see the 2 that were in the like patrolling back and forth in the tunnel entrance. But as you guys are going, you hear resonate from above, and you can see, in contrast to the night sky, there is a white dragon flying about like 100 feet above the entrance, circling. This requires a wisdom saving throw, as it's using its frightful presence ability. You're in range of that.
Fuck. 8.
Wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
8.
8. You are both frightened
Okay.
of Mr. Dragon.
All right.
Okay.
And you see, between the 2 of you, a lance hit the ground, and just ice hit, like, resonate out from the lance.
Oh shit.
Like, you guys make dexterity saving
Oh
throws.
god.
This is to avoid falling prone. It's like slipping on the ice.
Fuck.
2. Or
Ooh.
Dexterity?
Dexterity saving.
Yeah.
19.
19. You keep your footing, nimble, bimble, gnome. Just you said and you go down. Especially with you land, and it actually feels good for a second as the ice hits the graze, and you're like, oh, actually, it hurts, but oh, okay. And you're continuing to slide. Now, if you help, you guys can move half as far as you could, versus you getting moved at full speed and him getting stuck at this point.
So this dragon just threw a lance at us? What was
That was
that?
probably the orc on his back.
Oh, they see us. We're in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Now, I will say this, though. The two orcs guarding the ramp just have their arms crossed and are watching from about, like, 200 feet away. They're not moving to intercept.
Huh.
But this dragon is locked onto us.
Yes.
White dragons are also... I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't say.
Kind of dumb.
Hope you don't see for listening.
As he kind of slides, I'll make my way over to him, and I'll try to help him up. And in my head, I'm just like, God, I should have stayed in the box.
You help him up, and you guys are able to continue moving. Basically, one movement. This has now become a chase.
Yeah. If this helps at all, I would like to.
If you say rage, I'm gonna laugh. No, the gnome Marion.
I would love.
Secret.
I don't know if this is possible, but you tell me.
The new
The
the Tinker Barbarian.
The intelligence-based.
I want to
Fucking
jump on
gnome
his back
barbarian.
now,
Okay.
as we're moving. And if they throw any more lances or projectiles at us, I want to try to shoot them with a thunder gun.
Ready action to shoot.
Yeah.
And carrying him like that, you would be moving at half speed. So like you're dashing, you guys are significantly slower like this, even though
How far to
she's
cover?
small, but she's heavy.
Okay.
To cover, you're looking at
100 feet?
dashing like across to get to the alley that you came from or by the blacksmith.
Mhm.
Probably about 2 turns.
2 turns of this speed?
2 turns at this speed.
So 1 turn at full speed.
Full speed.
Ooh, I say we just book it then. I won't
Yeah,
do
just
that.
book it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I won't do that.
Okay.
So, this is going to be just a quick check as a roll for initiative to see if the dragon is going before you guys, or if you guys are going to get the jump and try and make it to that.
21. Oh, Neo.
5. Total of 5.
That was a 5.
Total of 21. Okay. My total is 4. I rolled a nat 1. I'm actually going. I'm gonna bring it over here. So you guys can see. I don't know. It's hard to see with that dice, but that's a nat 1.
Oh,
Lucky
man.
bastards.
Beautiful.
Um,
Oh,
But-
3.
yeah, you guys
One roll, I was like, please
make
don't
it to
roll
the
low.
hall as you feel the pressure of the wings of the dragon flaring out to like compress and to like stop its fall,
Mhm.
and you're able to get around the turn into the hallway as sheets of ice and spiked, jagged, frosty air just behind you guys on your heels
Damn.
as it unleashed its breath weapon behind you.
Okay.
Dude,
You continue to making your way as fast as possible. There's opportunities if you want to try and hide instead of run. Just straight book.
Just run.
Try to
Okay.
stay between the buildings so the dragon can't land on us if we can get to that
You
alley.
can hear behind you. Anybody glancing back to look?
Oh, hell yeah, I'll look.
You'll look.
Yeah, why not?
I ain't fucking doing that shit.
Give me an acrobatics check
Okay.
to avoid tripping as you're running like this recklessly.
18.
18, perfect. You like good glance, like Bruce Willis in Fifth Element. There's 9 guys. There's 9 guys. And you see the dragon leap up onto the wall of the alley and like climb along the wall, like and flapping with its wings to. It's gaining on you. You don't see the orc on its back.
Just the dragon?
Just the dragon.
I have an idea.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh god.
As we're running,
Okay.
do I see anything? Okay, so I stole those toiletries for a reason.
Okay.
You said there was a perfume bottle,
Yes.
so what I wanted to do was have put one of those towels in there,
Okay.
and I want to light the perfume bottle into a Molotov. That was my
Okay.
chat.
Okay.
And I want to
Give me a quick intelligence check or tinker's check to
make this on the fly, to light it on
do
the
this
fly at least.
on the
Okay.
fly. All right.
All right.
Tinkers.
Sinkers.
This would be to stuff it in there correctly, set it up, and to weaponize it in this action.
That's a 12.
12.
12.
It's a simple improvised weapon. DC was 10.
Okay.
Okay, so you stuff it in there
Yes.
and use the sparker to, and it's lit. What do you
Alright.
do with it?
How far is this dragon? Can I hit it?
It is about 20 feet behind you.
Oh shit, I'm not far.
So
I'm gonna Molotov the dragon.
that's all the dragon.
Hell yeah.
All right, you roll me an attack roll.
Okay, is this a disadvantage?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Just a straight. Attack roll.
It's a simple weapon.
Simple weapon. Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, that's awful. It's awful.
Oh, he's gonna burn
8.
down the place.
8.
Yeah.
You, and it sails past. It like it looks like it's gonna sail past the dragon's like head, and instead it clips one of the dumpsters and like spins up and like explodes on top of the dumpster, and the dragon like flinches a little bit. It looks like it's gonna take a second to get around the fire. It doesn't seem to like the fire.
That was,
but
at least we got that.
it's something
Yeah.
there.
I'm
Uh,
gonna use the earring and be like, hey, we need an out like fucking now.
Okay. You put that in there, and you hear just. No, I bet on you.
God.
is there a corner we can get around to get away from this?
Definitely,
dragon?
there's other offshoots you can try to hit to the main road.
Okay. I wanna try to get around one of those corners.
Okay.
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 How many bottles of perfume were in that hotel room, Clint?
2.
There was at least the one.
Yeah.
Roll me a d4.
Cologne and perfume, right?
Let's see
You
how
know?
many. See how many total were there.
D4? Let's go.
Let's see how many total were there. So it's gonna be what? At least with the one.
Sir!
So you have 3 more.
Let's go. Alright, I'm sparking it.
Sparking up another one.
Perfume up top.
You hear the sound of like crunching metal, as the dragon is just it's totally occupied with eliminating this fire for a moment. So I bought you a turn with the dragon.
Okay.
What didn't buy you a turn with is the guy who you didn't see running along the rooftops,
Oh god.
who's now going to hurl another javelin at you guys.
Okay.
So it
All right.
spikes behind you guys. Let's see just how effective. Oh, okay. It's a little farther away, so now the save's a little lower, because he's not quite. He didn't trail the shot. It's farther away. Save DC is a 10 on a dexterity save. 15.
21.
21. As you
Let's go.
now you're familiar
Let's
with this method. The spear hits. The javelin hits the ground. It causes the ice to shockwave out of it, but you're only in the periphery, so you're like, and you're good. You cut down this alley, hit the main road. You can tell if you continue going left. You know, it's a ways, but you can hit the entertainment district. You're at a good point now if you wanted to try and cut through into like the cross town to get into the slums, maybe head over towards the stacks, or if you want to try and take it deeper into the city, farther towards the docks. This is a good fork in the road.
I feel like
straight back, or are we going?
which one's closer? No. Definitely the entertainment district, right? Because the Black Hand's gonna be there, and they're gonna
That's
see our
true.
ticket. So probably there, as long as it's reasonable distance.
It's a little bit further. But,
Alright. I'm sparking that second one, and I'm like, if I hear that dragon following us through that alley that we took a left at, I'm gonna chuck it back in the alley.
As you guys are banking to the left to make your way up to the entertainment area, you can hear the dragon roaring as it's making its way into the alley, but you don't see it as it's coming around. It's just behind you just enough that you guys are booking it. You see the orc run up to the edge.
Yeah.
He pulls back his hand with another spear, or sorry, javelin, he just kind of goes like this as you see the familiar purple blade pop through his chest.
So close.
As you see a hand come over to like the orc's mouth,
Yeah.
and he just disappears over the side of the building.
So clutch.
oh man.
All right.
You guys are looking at straight line down the street as you see the dragon like swerves and like slides across the ground. It's like digging its claws into the cobblestones and like tearing after you guys. And you roll the attack.
Oh god. Come on.
Roll this shit, baby.
Oh, it's 11.
Worse.
11. It splashes
Oh,
on the
better.
ground.
Slightly.
And it's like seeing it or whatever. You're not sure how effective that one was,
Okay. I'm gonna keep trying.
but it as it gets up to the flame, it's like almost like it has to put the flame out,
Yeah.
and it stops. And goes, and then like a little snort from the nose as it just and the flames go out.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
fucking booking it, bro.
Booking it
Yeah.
full on, booking
I'm fucking booking
panic
it.
mode, screaming.
Yeah.
You guys are like tear-assing through, and at this point, you're starting to hear the noises from some of the different clubs. You're starting to hear like the telltale sounds from the casino and other casinos, because there's not just the one. There's
Right.
multiple things going on here. But you see a lot of people now. The streets are starting to like have people in them. And these are the finely dressed people I was describing. They're club hopping. They're going to their bar hopping. They're rolling. They're
Can we
rolling
see-
some bones. They're gambling.
Can I see
they're-
if there's like?
But the point I'm making is you're getting close to a crowd of people.
Okay.
So this gives you an opportunity to try and hide from the
Yeah,
dress.
that's what I'm gonna say. I was gonna say, can I see like maybe a pretty few drunk individuals? Maybe someone I recognize.
Make me a
in the
perception check.
crowd? Okay.
This one's a freebie.
Freebie.
9.
You don't recognize anybody.
No, definitely not.
You do pick up because he's like, look for drunk people. You do catch a couple like people slurring and laughing or whatever. You see that dragonborn from earlier, that one like that jackpot, decked out in like a fancy
Spent it all.
overcoat with like big poofy like fur
fucking
line,
collar and
just
shit.
like laughing and like arm around
Cane with amber on the end.
arm like two arms around two very lightly dressed ladies.
With a cold.
One's there's a tiefling there and definitely a human. At least looks human. And they're like laughing and giggling, and everybody's kind of like doing like the champagne giggles and you clock this.
Okay.
What part of their group? Go.
All right. I'll try to duck into the crowd, but I'm ready if that dragon tries to do anything.
You merge into the crowd and join up with them, start giggling and laughing and faking it up. Give me either a performance check or a
This is so silly.
deception.
This is so silly. Oh god, it's so bad.
12.
3.
For it? Okay.
Oh God.
All right. I give you advantage because you're tiny.
Okay.
So we're gonna give you another roll. He has disadvantage because of the crowd.
9.
So you say you needed to hit a 10.
Look,
That's
I
bad.
don't have any things.
Okay.
We're rocking with it.
It's
thugging it out.
the dragon, and the crowd starts to like, whoa, and they see this big dragon roll up. This thing is the size of like a Volkswagen bus, and it's like, like looking around, and the crowd like kind of disperses, and the dragonborn's like, you just shove off, stupid chromatic dragon,
Bitch.
and it burps and like pops lightning out of its mouth. And the girls like giggle, and it like hucks the champagne bottle
Okay.
at the dragon.
I.
What do y'all roll me a d20? See how successful this is.
8.
8. It just shatters on the ground in front of the dragon, who's like, and it's looking around and sees something poking around the leg of this particular dragonborn.
Immediately as I see its eyes
goes.
lock on me, I'm gonna reach out.
And it starts sneezing from all the perfume it's inhaled.
Oh god.
And you hear a very loud screeching whistle. And the dragon perks its head up. Looks very like reluctantly turns and starts headed back up the street.
Nice. Immediately break out of that crowd and
The dragonborn's like, yeah, that's what I thought.
you told that dragon.
Yeah, you saw that.
You did that.
Low 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all you, man.
You feel in like your side where you got shot.
Yeah.
You like absentmindedly reach there and you can feel the hole.
Ooh. It's grody.
God dang it. I'll let him exit the crowd first, and I want to see where he goes or if he stops or anything. Or if he clocks me. I tried to stay separate, so in case the dragon went after me, it wouldn't get in his.
The dragon's headed back.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna continue towards the Black Hand.
Do you take the main entrance in, or do you take the back alley?
Doesn't matter.
Does it?
I think go through the back.
Okay. Yeah, you go to the back. The door's already propped open, waiting for you, and the dwarf's just standing there, pissed off look on his face. Good job, the both of you.
You owe me once again.
Did you bet on yourself?
No.
We'll talk about that later.
You sent me on stupid shit, man.
Do I still have Nickelodeon goo on me?
No, remember that stuff that slooshes off
gotcha.
you and it doesn't leave any
I
trace.
hope it did. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
just wet and like dripping,
covered in
goo.
styrofoam packing
Like
dots. Like
my
just,
feet up, my shoelaces on my shoes are frozen. Like
it's been a rough day.
How
I need a
fucking
bath.
sick.
But no, you're brought back in. You have the choice of he's gonna reach out to take the head.
I kind of look at it. I'm gonna give it one more try to spark something. If I can.
All right, go for
I
it.
want to make it look like I'm not doing anything now. Cause I like what I want.
If you do this, like your eye glows and like it looks like you're doing something.
Can I lower my head?
It's the equivalent of like casting a spell. It's very difficult to hide this.
Okay.
If you can try, I'll give you a sleight of hand check at disadvantage. Oh, we have the destroyer has entered the field. Cat round has activated.
Okay. Special round.
Da, 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 da. Everybody, this is Bug. She's amazing.
Bug's ass was the only thing.
That's a
Gotta
tale from a different story.
exert dominance. I'll just reluctantly like look away and just put it in his hand.
He takes it, stuffs it in his fanny pack.
I'll look at him and I'll say, "That's your price. That's the price of my ticket."
Yep. And now we know you don't suck, so you won't be dead weight when we go in. We're taking the back way in through the old dwarven mines.
The back door.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Good news is that actually brought you to the threshold in the milestones.
Let's go.
It's level 2.
Baby.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
So, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time in the game night.
See you later.